All right, so from the gridiron, possibly to the halls of the Capitol, the former NFL kicker Jay Feely now running for Congress in the state of Arizona. Feely played on 6 NFL teams over 14 seasons: Atlanta, New York, Miami, Kansas City, Arizona, Chicago as well. If you live there, maybe if you're just a football fan, you probably know the name. Now, Feely is hoping to fill Republican Congressman Andy Biggs' seat in Arizona's 5th Congressional District. President Trump and the Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan asked Feely to run for Congress in 2022, and now his time has come. Joining us live here on the Hill, Jay Feely with us tonight. Jay, nice to see you. Nice to have you.
It's great to be here.
Let me start with this. You played in the NFL forever. You were in NFL broadcasting. You had this nice, easy, cushy, comfortable gig, I guess, and now you're deciding to do this. Why?
I'm a glutton for punishment. I like most Americans, I would sit there and I would watch our border and how it was not secure for 4 years, and the millions of people that came over our border, and feel for those parents and families impacted by illegals that came here, or watch the reckless spending of the Biden administration without a care or concern for our $36 trillion in debt, the DEI policies, or men playing in women's sports, all those issues. But it wasn't until the day that President Trump was shot that I really started to ask myself, what more can I do for my country? And seriously think about running for office. And when Andy Biggs decided in January that he was going to run for governor, I sat down, I had breakfast with him, and he said, I'm done with Congress, I'm all in on governor. And so that's when I really seriously considered thinking about running. We live in that district. We've been there for 15 years since I stopped playing. And that's where we have really done all of our community work. My wife was a teacher. I was on a school board. I coached girls soccer there.
Right.
So I wanted to do something that had more meaning. And I felt like running for office was the time now.
I was talking to a Republican strategist the other day who told me they believed it was a matter of when, not if, you were going to do this. Clearly, now's the time. The team that I left off that you played for is the University of Michigan. I was a terrible student. Go Blue. I was a terrible student athlete there. You were an excellent one. And the reason why I bring it up is because if you go to Michigan, you know the Bo Schembechler saying, the team, the team, the team.
That's right.
Bo Schembechler, no man is more important than the team. No coach is more important than the team. The team, the team, the team. And here's why I bring it up, Jay, because it's a great lesson in life, right? It's a great lesson in leadership. It's a great lesson for family and business. But for politics, maybe you could say sticking to a team is maybe the worst of Washington. And I wonder how you square with not trying to get sort of in that alley of playing for just one team if you were to win elections.
Well, you had me with some goosebumps when you were talking about Bo Schembechler, and I just love that mantra. It's how I believe. It's why I was a captain on most of the teams that I played on, elected by my teammates. I think we need more people in politics, though, that don't want to be self-serving, that truly want to be a civil servant. That's who I've been my whole life. That's what I did when I was playing in football, tried to use that platform. That's what I'll do when I'm in politics, in Congress, is try to represent my constituents and represent this country and try to make us better. I think we need people.
I guess what I'm getting at, Jay, is, what do you think sort of do you have any loyalty to the president, right? And how does that maybe, or maybe not, I don't know, fit in to how you think about things?
I love seeing what President Trump is doing. You look at the first 100 days and what he's been able to accomplish. I think it's tremendous. To be able to secure the border in 3 months when the Biden administration said they needed a bill and couldn't do it in 10 years and put American people at jeopardy as a result should be applauded by everyone. What he's trying to do to get rid of waste and fraud should be applauded by everyone. To get rid of DEI, to change the transgender laws and protect our girls should be applauded by everyone. And, I'll be one of those guys that fights for his agenda, believes in his agenda, and is an advocate for him.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.